Now you go take your nap. As much, yeah, I think I was talking about my story of how I had like such a bad sleep. Like I went to go for a walk after feeling my knees and my hands feeling all shaky or weak. So I was like, maybe I just need a little bit more exercise. So I did. And 10,000 steps later, I broke my foot. Well, not technically breaking my foot, but it's completely like sore. Sore to the point where like I can't stand on it, but I can like make it pop and stuff. So it's like trying to recover. Now, hopefully that does recover soon by the time my birthday comes around.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses.
Great Tree Moon. The Handlebar.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
And the middle that connects it all has got to be the monastery.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
God, the eyes. I had to realize too that they probably had to re-render these cutscenes for both genders just to see them as different.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
The biggest school in the entire country. God, I could just imagine like seeing this and be like, that would have been pretty easy to animate. Oh, booba. I think I remember liking that character. Very naughty, but also a drinker. Quite a heavy drinker, too. Or I guess it's a lightweight drinker. And she's also a professor. And so was, I think it was the older guy, too. There was that shot, too.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
The frickin' eyes. Could they have not made them any smaller? I don't know. I don't get it. That's one of the only things I remember about this game is that the female Violet's eyes are massive.
Forced to see her now.
It's been years since I've last set on this place to be forced to see her now. Her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Lady Rhea. Jesus, these questions. Archbishop.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the
Seteth.
Archbishop.
Right.
The
Hello.
Archbishop's advisor. And I'm his financial advisor.
I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her.
I was just about to say I never knew my mother,
My condolences.
but it's probably one of those
As for
cliches.
you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is...
A fine name indeed.
A fine name indeed.
Of my heart, I thank you for
Well, it'd be
saving
rude
us
to not
from
say
the
anything.
Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Jeez, yeah, we've only just gotten here and we have to wait until
forced back
tomorrow.
into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
What did I do? I must get a job? As a mercenary.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier.
Oh, so I'm gonna be a
talking about the
teacher.
Officers' Academy, right?
Low pay rates.
Well, the academy
having
just
to deal with
happens to be
kids.
short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor.
Ooh.
My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not.
Now I remember I recorded this as the
You can
male.
handle things from here.
I was like, whew.
And
She is some
watch
work.
out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh,
Okay, bye, Dad.
so young.
Competence and age are not
So
necessary.
there's Hanneman and Manuela.
No. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
Okay, yeah, I was right. He's also a professor.
Crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Available, you say? You're a songstress?
Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company.
I could see her doing that,
Perhaps you've
actually,
heard of me?
being an opera singer.
Frank Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the
Wait,
next
so they
Emperor.
change their leaders every year? I didn't know this.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of
I
Mars.
honestly do like
Their
that
house
flag.
this year is
I feel like the
Prince
Blue Lions would be
Used to
for
be the
me,
next king
just
of
because of the
Mars.
vibrant colors of blue and black.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house
But
leader is
knowing this
Claude,
Let's Play, that I'll be
grandson
doing
to
all
King
3 of them.
the leader of the Alliance.
to think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students.
Oh, I think I remember this too. Fuck.
But they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more.
I think she's voiced by Veronica Taylor.
That should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Okay, that does sound like her. She's the same voice as Ash Ketchum.
Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind
Oh, I didn't know about this great fire.
Well.
Sounds like the legendary fire from Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
So they know there is a stranger among us. Someone who will do ill tidings to this academy. You go wee! You go wee! Yeah, you can do that with the motion controls on your Joy-Cons. Like, just tilting left and right. Just moves the character along the loading bar. But yeah. I forgot that Veronica Taylor voices that friggin' character. Well, it seems like we're probably ready to now explore. Or is it just going to get through more bearings of the academies? Getting used to some of the characters. I think I do remember liking that guy. He was a foodie, but also a tank. And then this one, I liked some of the girls there. Oh, and that guy, oh god, what's his name? What was it, Hubert? Kind of almost looks like, Brassius. And then we had the Blue Lions. Wait, I remember now. He was the guy that's like a ladies' man. Ooh. Had to get that title shot going there for you. For you trailer gentlemans.
Of course.
And here we are to exploring. Move camera, zoom in and out, hold the dash. If you're ever unsure what to do next, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Alright. So I can go around talking to... Okay, that's zoom. Whoop. Oh, this is like first person view. This is the map, hitting the R button. So I can talk to this many people. at a time before I go to the next objective, which I do believe the one with the scroll with the exclamation mark is the next story objective. So I guess for now we can get used to get used to the people here.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Well, it doesn't actually look like I can talk to everybody else. There's only just 2 other people here. I'll just, Oh, you can't even, like, walk upstairs then. Yeah, I'm trying to look at the map here. It looks like I'm... Oh, no, I'm at the 2nd floor. Okay. They're just not unlocked yet, so I have to actually talk to Lady Rhea. God, that goofy-ass run.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you?
May I ask you a favor? So, for now, we have to talk to the 3 house leaders and gather information about the students in each house. The students can be found in the reception hall on the 1st floor and throughout the Officers' Academy. This might be your only chance to see what they are really like before you become a professor. Yep. Quests are tasks given to you by people around the monastery. Those who can give or are involved with quests will have icons. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you have accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Okay, so like the one I just talked to Lady Rhea for.
Ha! Frankly, we can't use now.
Okay, so now we can, Oh, I had to actually... I had to actually hit the arrow instead of hitting the door to get to the next floor. The mini-map in the upper right shows your current location. Zoom or change the map view with the ZR button. God, that's such a loud... that's such a loud noise. Okay, so there is one here. That's Edelgard. The reception hall. This was one of the locations in Smash. I know in the Smash Brothers stage of the monastery, they had to go through 3 different locations. One is the marketplace, one is the big bridge, and one is here in the reception hall. But we have Edelgard here we can talk to.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbalg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagle.
Did it really call themselves like princesses around this time?
Would you like to
I can never really like understand the timeline of like the Fire Emblem series. I guess it's more of like knights. But I never really see a place like this having like princesses. Would you like to know more about the Black Eagles? Yeah. Right, so here are the students for the Black Eagles, including the leader, Edelgard.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Okay, so she's just aiming to be, or she has a big priority to rule her own kingdom. Now, if I remember correctly about those icons, the white book is white magic, so like... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at these logos, like, actually. Because some of them I do know, and some of them I actually do not know. Okay, so the sword one is just sword. Ones who can wield a one-handed sword and a shield. Lance, there's axes, bows, brawling, which is like hitting people with bare fists, and I guess like iron knuckles. Reason. I think that's supposed to be black magic. And faith is white magic, so I guess faith is for like healing. And then reason is for like dark magic. Authority. I'm trying to remember what that was. Riding is where you have characters that can use a horse. And also flying, I guess that's combined with a horse. You can get like flying horses or I guess dragons. Heavy armor, I guess it's for like tanks. I guess I could really talk more about the faith and reason stuffs, since I know more about the other stuff, except for authority. I'm pretty sure that is the same as it is in the Fire Emblem 8 canon. Dark magic is derived from reasoning and intelligence. Light magic is derived from faith and in the unknowable. Except most dark mages with dialogue are characterized as occults, not science. I am not reading that comment. Never mind. So yeah, the white book is light magic, and the reason is dark magic. Hubert.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Eyre, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Linhardt.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Dorothea, I think I actually liked this character.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle.
Not just because of her looks.
Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
And Petra is the last one.
The west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
So that is the Black Eagles. Nice to know. I think there was people... I think I had to change the map here. Okay. The ones that have speech bubbles are the ones you have to talk to. So like this guy.
Greetings. You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Nothing to report. One of the best lines in the game. Isn't it from that mobile game Fire Emblem Heroes? Is that they actually made him as a separate character because they liked him so much. At least that's what I remembered. Here's Claude, and it introduces us to the Officers Academy. Kitties! We have kitties in this place. Can you pet the kitty? No, you cannot pet the kitty. You cannot.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan.
Claude von
I'm from the ruling
Regan.
House of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
So we actually have to get to know every single one of them.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Oh no, he's the guy that's the ladies' man.
And honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Raphael, he is one of my favorite characters, actually.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough
Jesus,
life.
you're gonna start with
Despite
that?
all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Ignatz.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Lysithia.
Lysithia is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Marianne.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Hilda.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
And then Leonie.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
And that's about it with the Golden Deer. I will have to go back, though. I know I leveled... Whoop, that's the wrong way. I know I leveled up Edelgard a little bit, so I wanted to see her stats.
So, I wonder if I hope you've had a chance to meet her. Me? What else?
Yeah, her strength is 13. I would feel like... I would feel like she's the strongest, like a tank. So now we'll have to go find Dimitri for the Blue Lions.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaithid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
The Holy Kingdom of Fots. Kingdom Fots.
You are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery.
Oh, thank
I hear
you.
you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Yeah, we'll have to check them out. So first off is Dimitri.
Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Do. It is Dedoo's day, my Dedudes.
Dedoo was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates
Deep down,
toward
he's a
people
good
who are
guy.
skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Ash.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Sylvain. See, I thought this was the guy that would go against the ladies.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't...
Never mind, he is the guy. He is a skirt He's a fucking simp. Mercedes. Oh god.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Annette.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I was just in the kitchen. Anyone have something they want to confess? I was just trying to make a milkshake. And last but not least is Ingrid.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
But yeah.
I appreciate your effort.
So now the quest is complete, and we get an iron sword and vulnerary. Continue exploring. I like to get to know more about the people. But yeah, that is everybody in the houses. I'm gonna be going around talking to people just to get to know more about them. But I will be going on break too, because I need to probably clear my head. And also rest my foot. Ah. Okay, so this is the Black Eagle's room. I wonder if some of the other houses' characters are able here.
I am Hubert, a humble
I
servant
am
of the
Hubert.
Eagle God. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
I think it's the outfits that are throwing me off.
Called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
I think it's the outfits that are throwing me off. Like, doesn't really strike me as princess. More of like a princess in arms. Like, just ready to go to war.
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Well, I definitely would love to hear it.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhart, goodbye.
Yeesh, Linhart. How'd you get into the
Yeesh,
Academy with those
Linhart.
manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class. Thank you.
Actually, yeah, I figured about this now. Like, do all three of the houses share the same classes, or is it like different? So like, let's say you're taking history class. Is every single member of the Black Eagle supposed to attend? Or is it like all three of the houses attending at the same time? Ugh.
I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt.
Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family.
I am Ferdinand von
Empire's
Eyre.
foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Well, I'm sure this is a very colorful bunch that we have around here. Not too shabby.
Okay.
Well, we'll talk with the other, like, I would... Yeah, let's, talk to the others.
Classroom belongs to all of us here.
Hey, hey.
You must be...
Well, well. It must be my lucky day today.
Oh, that's
Coach
right, I remember this.
Beauty. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
So I think his dialogue is different depending on your gender. Like, he becomes more, like, attracted to you if you're a female, but if you're a male, he talks normal.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, they seem very cute together.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix.
Yes, sparring. And he also likes to win.
And, you may call me Ingrid.
Actually, wait, I think if you let him win, he doesn't like that. He actually likes a challenge. Like a skilled player. I think there's one other, yeah. Dedu.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
God, he sounds handsome. I mean, what? Anyways, here's the Golden Deer.
The Golden Deer House, our house.
Have so many people.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor.
Why can't I unsee that without seeing John? It's always like the short hair with the big glasses and stuff like that, but it doesn't actually just describe him. I know seeing him nowadays, he has really long bushy hair.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Ceros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Yeah, I think she's the shy one. I think. I think I do remember.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Oh no, is he that kind of stereotype too, where he's like big and strong, but also a bit quite dumb? I don't want him to be like that. He looks so sweet.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Lorenz Hellman Gloucester. Continue exploring. Although, I think if you check at the map here, yeah, there's like one other character we have to talk to.
Yeah.
And I think we're pretty much okay going back to Rhea.
What?
Yeah, there's this new character.
What do you want?
Yuritsa.
I am Yuritsa.
Or Yuritsa.
Here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Jesus. Wouldn't want to have to be comfortable around you when trying to inspect my weapons. This is the training grounds. Goodbye. Okay, so I think yeah, here we go. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, no, we talked to everybody here, so now we can go to the next floor and talk to the professors.
Hi.
Let's see. I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
Okay, you didn't want to introduce yourself? Well, here's our dad.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist.
What was he wanting to do again before he got dragged into this mess?
Has a hard time keeping up with the
Weren't we at a village trying to fend off bandits?
That's where I come in.
Yeah, I think that's where we are, or that's where we used to be. Before, I guess it's his best friend or something like that. Or like someone he grew up with for a long time. This is Manuela's room. I don't know why you have split beds here. And ooh. Oh, okay, now I know what a physician is. Never mind. So she must be like also a doctor or healthcare.
Hello, Professor. Dropping by so soon? Are you ill? This is the infirmary, you know.
Yeah, the infirmary. Okay, so she's the hello nurse.
Like a nice cup of tea. Would you? Well, some other time.
Singer, a very, very nice nurse, and would easily like you to get in her pants.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work.
And this is Hanneman. This is his research. Is that... What kind of signature is this? Is this one of the people that worked on this game? Crest analyzer. What could this crest be?
This is my...
Oh, I guess it just shows you. Maybe that'll be explained later. So the next person is to the left. And I think that should be everyone. Oh, it's Thomas. He's the librarian.
Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodla. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... lost track of the decades, it seems.
And yeah, I think, oh, excuse me. I think that's pretty much everyone. Locate? Yeah, I think that's pretty much everybody we have to talk to before speaking to Lady Rhea, so I think we are now ready to make our decision. As a matter of fact, can I would keep assuming that the plus button is the pause menu, but it's not. I guess this is still the prologue. Yeah, this is still the prologue. All right.
Let's see.
I think we are ready to go back.